Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Annisa, and I do a little bit of fashion, beauty, life care, skincare, everything care. I'm a little bit all over the place, but that's because I am all over the place, but like, who isn't? So yeah, this is the finished look. I decided to just show you guys first what we're getting into, and then I'll show you step by step everything I did as we do the video. It's literally like stunning. That's all I'm gonna say, because you should just watch the rest of the video and just watch it. Before we even get into it, this is gonna be a very short intro just because we're just gonna jump straight in. But before we get into it, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, comment down below if you ever see a Pinterest look or a color maybe that you want me to just try to like create. Like if you're like, try and make a blue eyeshadow look, or I saw this Pinterest makeup look, go try to recreate it and then like link it or send it to me on Instagram or whatever. All my socials are linked down below, so also go follow me on there on all my socials and let's be friends, because like, why not? Anyway, let's just get into the video. Okay, so first things first, before I do anything, I like to put on some lip balm. This is the Luscious Lip Butter from Truly Beauty. I'll link everything down below, hopefully in order. I sometimes forget my order of things and I just don't put in order, but I put this on first because it just moisturizes my lips as I get everything going. I've already done my skincare, so I don't really need to do anything else. I am going to put a little bit of moisturizer on just so it sits well with everything I'm about to do. Everything. I also pre-planned and took everything out. Hopefully it was a good idea and I got everything I needed, because I really don't want to go digging back through everything when I don't need to. This is the Goop Beauty Goop Glow lotion. I was sent a sample of it. This is the sample. It's a pretty good size sample. A lot of people didn't like the smell of it. I'm part of like a group of people who sample stuff and we can all talk about stuff, and everybody in the group was like, it smells awful, I hate it. Some people were saying it smells like cigarettes, and I was like, I don't smell cigarettes at all. Like, y'all are crazy. It smells like natural, like, things. Like, to me, it smells like lemongrass. I don't think there's lemongrass in it. Anyway, I'm not gonna go digging for that. This is not a skincare video. What am I doing? Anyway, that is on. Let me get my primer on, which is in my tiny caboodle. I love this thing so much. I had seen them at Target a long time ago, and I was like, I want one, but I decided not to get it. And then they were on sale at Ulta a while back, and I was like, I'm gonna get, my hands are oily now, I can't get this open. Okay, here we go. So when I say primer, this is the primer I mean. I don't put primer all over my face just because I realized I don't need it. I was only using primer because like beauty gurus were telling me to use a primer, and I realized it's a scam. It's money that you don't need to be spending. So that's the only thing. My eyelids get really greasy, so I only use, like, this is the most primer I'll use. But when it comes to primer for your skin, it's literally what you need is just to moisturize. So that's why I like to moisturize before doing my foundation and doing my makeup and everything, and it's fine. Also, excuse my hair. Gosh, I'm so mad about my hair. I was going to take a shower yesterday to do my hair, but then I decided not to. So here we are. Anyway, going straight into the eyes. So as you can see, I'm gonna put the picture back up here. She just has a very, I don't even think this really transitioned. I think maybe there's a little bit of darkness to it, but I'm just gonna do an overall packing of red, and then I'm just gonna go back and maybe add some depth around it, just a bit. Also, my makeup brushes aren't clean. Nobody come for me on that. Like, I know y'all makeup brushes are not clean. Do not try me on that. So I'm taking a smaller brush that has already some brownish red on it. Nobody, like, again, don't even try me on this. Why is it dirty? Because I'm allowed to be dirty a little bit, okay? And I'm just gonna start packing this on. I don't think I've ever worn red eyeshadow. I mean, like, you can call me out on that. You can go through my Instagram and check, but I don't think I have. I've worn pink. I like pink. but I don't think of like worn red. That's it, that's the look. Goodbye. Also, I don't like taking the brushes and using them on my eyes. For the most part, when my nails are short, I literally like, this nail broke off yesterday. I'm about to sneeze. About to sneeze. Say bless you. I better say it. Anyway, what was I saying? This nail broke off yesterday, so my nails are short enough. I just packed some color onto my finger and I just smudge it underneath my eye because I don't feel like getting another brush out or poking my eye with a brush because it hurts. It hurts to like literally stab yourself in the eye with the brush. It makes me cry and then it ruins my makeup. Okay. Wow, that is crazy looking. Okay, so now I need to grab a darker red. What happened to my shadow? Okay, I was like, someone's took my eyeshadows. So I'm gonna mix the red I have. Did I even show you the eyeshadow I was using? I used the Take Me Back to Brazil BH Cosmetics. And I used, where is it? This color red. Okay, so I'm gonna mix that red with the Ornate Color Pop palette. It's this one. It's really cute. I'm gonna mix it with this one. It's called Thirsty. And I'm going to just pack it on with the same brush still. So I'm gonna dip into the red, then the brown, tap it off a little bit. I don't have a mirror now. Where's my mirror? Okay, now I have my mirror situated. So I'm gonna pack it on the end. And I'm just gonna pack it there for now, so then I can go back and blend it out. That's just to add some depth because, I mean, I think she has it. It looks like around her corners, her ends, she has some type of darkness to it, and that's literally what I need. There's no dimension to this at all, and it needs it. Okay, I think I'm done with that. So now going in with, what is on this? So now going in with my bigger fluffy brush, I'm just gonna go in and start blending it out. Okay, so this is how it looks blended out right now. It looks really crazy still because it's so red. I like can't get over how red everything looks. But I mean, like, bear with me. Her look is super cute, and I think once you get lashes and liner and the rest of the look going, it won't look as crazy. So here we are. So the next thing I'm doing, I see that she's wearing eyeliner past all those lashes. She has eyeliner, so I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. liquid liner. This is my holy grail liner. I love it to death. I'm just gonna go in and do my line. And I don't think her liner is doing the cat eye look. So I'm just gonna do my normal liner where I only stop halfway down my eye. Of course, there's a lot of noise outside. Concentrating. Okay, so that's the one eye. Let me do the other one real quick. Okay, so now my eyeliner is done on both sides. I'm gonna go back in the Ornate palette and I'm gonna grab Gilded, which is this really pretty shimmery color right here. Just gonna put some on my finger. I'm gonna go into my inner corner here and just tap it in because I see she has a really nice shimmer on her inner corner. It's super cute. So I just wanted to do that. And then next, let's do foundation and then I'll do eyebrows and everything else. So let's do foundation real quick. So I have a lot of spots right now that are really bothering me. So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. This is in vanilla. For a second, it wasn't like my shade anymore because I got really light, I think. So it was darker than me. I don't know, let's see how it looks. I'm just gonna use it on some spots. I'm gonna clean up around my eye because there's a lot of pink around my eye now. some spots over here. Yeah, so that's the most I usually do. And then I'm going to take a brush. Again, don't judge me for my dirty brushes. I'm just going to start blending out. And of course, this isn't going to cover my full face, just these dots. I'm going to go in with a powder foundation. Yeah, it's definitely more yellow than my skin tone. I'm more of like a pink. But I mean, here we are. So now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Inflatable 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This is in, what color is this in? Oh, 120 Vanilla. It's funny how all the vanillas are different depending on the brand. And I use the sponge on this because every time I try to use the powder brush, it just doesn't seem to like pack it on the right way. So I'm just going with this. And then I will go in with a powder brush still and just try to pick up some for my neck area because I just don't like to use a sponge. My neck has a larger surface area. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This is in dark brown. Dip Brow Pomade. This is in dark brown. I don't know how to speak. I'm just going to outline my eyebrows. They're really shaped well, so I'm not going to worry too much about shaping them. I'm just going to fill in the areas that look kind of sparse, and that's just because my eyebrows are multi-toned and have some red through them, which make them look like they're blonde or, I mean, bald in areas. So it's very annoying actually, but I'm just gonna go through and sculpt them out. Wow, my eyebrows are already looking way better than they did a second ago. Wow. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel, and I'm just going to fluff them out. It does have texture. I think this one is in chocolate, and this is just to fluff out my eyebrows. Just a bit. Again, it helps with like any sparse kind of looking areas, while also giving my eyebrows a more natural type like look. Okay, so this look is already coming together way better than it did a second ago. I was kind of worried. I was like, maybe this is like per person type of look, like it only looks right on certain people. So before I contour or blush or anything else, I'm going to do my freckles because she has freckles. I love doing freckles. I have the ColourPop freckle pens. I find these are easier for me. I have both the light and dark brown shades. I like to go in with the light first and then go back in with the dark. She actually has a lot of freckles and they're all in the same spots. She has a couple down on her chin area, but they're mostly just in the same cheek area that kind of go up her nose. So I'm just going to just start dotting it. And you want to use different types of pressure. In my last video, I talked about this, my last Pinterest recreation green eyeshadow look. I talked about this, how you don't want to just jab because you'll get the same shaped freckles and it doesn't look natural. You want to do a mixture of jabbing and light tapping. It's like a weird thing you have to do and you get used to it as you keep going, but as you keep using it, but it's definitely something you have to get used to doing. So like at certain times I'm not even touching my face and I'm tapping really hard. And this is the lighter tone. It definitely looks crazier in person than it does on here, but you just have to wait for it to like all come together. So now I'm going with the darker tone. I'm gonna just go in and kind of do the same thing. This just kind of adds a deeper tone to the whole thing. Make it my chin a little bit. I think she has some up here. And I don't know if these are like her natural freckles or if these are, you know, picture based, if makeup based, but I'm doing them. I just like the freckle look and I'm trying to recreate the whole look. So here we are. Okay, so there's the freckles. I'm gonna let those dry for a second. So now going in with the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I've had this one for a while. It's breaking. I'm going in with these 3 shades right here, just these 3, and I like to mix them all on the one brush. And just start adding some type of definition to my face and add some color back because those foundations really take all the color out of me. Let me add some around my nose because it looks like she has some contouring around her nose. She also has a lot of blush on, which I'm gonna go do, but I like to contour my nose still too because it just adds some more definition to the overall look. Okay, that's a little bit too much with the freckles right there. I was like, woof, a little too much. We got a little too crazy there. Okay, so this is how we're looking so far. I like to go with the same brush still, and she has heavy amount of blush going. It's almost like the same tone as her eyeshadow. This is almost, I mean, it's not the same at all, but like it's a lighter shade pretty much. If you keep going up some octaves of shade, some hues, you'll get this. I said octaves, like we're talking about sound, music. But this is what we're going with. I'm gonna actually pack it on, and instead of actually tapping it off, I'm just gonna start going in with it. We're gonna get that going. Yeah, but I feel like I need some red in it still to like match what she has going on. I'll grab some red eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in with my very old. I try to look for it to see if like they still sell it, and they don't. This is the Makeup Revolution London Triple Baked Highlighter in Golden Goddess. I am obsessed with this stuff. I'm actually gonna go back and put a little bit more on my inner corners again. I'm just gonna do, I don't think she has much highlight on, but I like to just add a little bit still because it's nice. I'm just going to add a little bit everywhere. All the places I normally do add highlight. And now we're gonna get in for the lashes. So nobody come for me for anything. Like, don't try me. My lashes are dirty, they're gross, they're old, okay? So just don't. So I have this Kiss lash glue liner. I'm going to go in and line everything with. It's also not supposed to be dark like this. It's just dark because I've used it a couple times. Okay, so I waited for that to get tacky. It's pretty much dry now. So now I'm just gonna grab these and put them on. I know that's not good. It was not put on well. I'm better with my fingers. I don't know why I even try to be fancy and try to put them on with the tweezers, but I try. And I'm gonna go do the other side because this took a second. You probably don't want to sit here and wait for me to put this on, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now both lashes are on. I also put on a little bit of mascara just to connect the lashes and also a little bit on my bottoms just to define those. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use 2 different lip colors. I have Mortis, it's a lighter red tone from Black Moon Cosmetics, and then I have this Monte Carlo. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a cherry red from NYX Cosmetics. I'm actually gonna go in with the Monte Carlo first. I'm just gonna apply it. I got a whole bunch of these NYX ones thinking they were gonna be really great. I ended up not liking them too much. I don't know. I used them because I bought them, so I'm like, I may as well. Mortis, I love their applicator so much. I actually should have just done Mortis first. I mean, I should have just said screw the NYX. This is way better. I'm going to attempt to put my hair down because why not? So I'll be right back. Okay, and that is the finished look. My hair actually doesn't look that bad. I don't know why it looked worse earlier when I had it down, and now that I've had it in a ponytail for a second, it's like, hi, we're back. We were on break for a second. So this is the finished look. I actually am obsessed. Normally if I try to match my lip color to my eye color, I'm like, like my eyeshadow, I'm like, that was stupid, I shouldn't have done that. And I took off the lipstick and I put on nude. This is cute. I am so happy with this look. I definitely would like do this again and wear it out. Like, just look at it. It's so cute. Oh, I guess I should pose like her, huh? I don't have like a red sleeve. Do I have anything red? I don't have a red sleeve. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do the pose. Is that how she's doing it? I'll put her picture right here, and then I'm gonna do her pose. Okay, I have her picture like down here though. I'm like, no, cause her head's like tilted kind of. I'm bad at like trying to like match poses. That's not my thing. So okay, that was bad. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, everything I used, or for the most part, pretty much everything I use is tagged down below. A lot of things I used are kind of old and I can't find them again. I just can't let go of certain things. If I love it, I just can't get rid of it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.